Okay. So in the last class we discussed all the things like what are the commands like which you can which you're gonna encounter in the interview. Okay. Those commands even if you practice that's more than enough for the timing because like the PM kind of PM you're gonna put for that it's fine and because those commands only they're gonna focus it in the like interview they and those commands actually the most frequently used in the what do you call in the IT industry. So, okay, you don't worry about it and as I told you earlier, it's kind of ocean. Okay, so even if you try to find one command, you will find 10 commands. You won't be able to finish all the commands. Okay, so this is the one. So today we'll start the grep. Okay, since the last class, if you remember, I discussed the modification. If you remember, change model, right? Message dot txt. Okay, message dot txt. So this is the one, okay, and this is like just a file name was there, okay. Now if I have to the grep it's like global regular expression. The okay this grep that grep full form itself global regular expression. Okay, that's the full form.
Global
It's
regular expression.
but yeah, it's more like a the way you do the way you use the find command in the Windows. We'll see. So here it will show you the more like the search command and all. It's nothing. It's kind of this thing. The one you should try to find out. Like you have to search some of the stuff. If I'll see, if I'll show you something. Holiday. See, these are the stuff. Okay, these are nothing but the what do you call it, the holiday and all the stuff. Okay, so it's kind of more like a expression. You have to find out all this expression. Okay, so if I see here, so
Okay.
this is nothing but the content of your file. The one which I just shown you. Cat message.txt. These are nothing but the content of your file. Okay. Now, if I have to find the imagine because in that industry, what's going to happen? You won't find this much small file. You will have too many of big files. It's having almost like 1,000 lines of code, 5,000 lines of code, and all the things. Okay. So just for a demonstration, I'm telling you. Okay, and there also you won't be able to find just one word. Okay, imagine you are performing some of the in the Jenkins, you are performing some of the task and all while building up, you will face some error. So you got to know from the log file like okay, the error is there at this file in this file and at this location. Okay, now what you gonna do? You go to that file. Imagine here you getting this error in the message.txt. Okay, now what you gonna do? You're gonna do like I have to go inside this file and then you have to try to figure it out like what is the error. You'll try to debug the issue. Now, when
Okay.
you got this file, imagine as I told you earlier, you that file won't be that small. Okay, when I did that, that file won't be this small. That 184 bytes of an all. Okay, it will be too big. That's having 1,000 lines of code, 5,000 lines of code, 100 lines of code, more than that. Okay, and it will be very complex. Okay, now what will happen now? So through that Jenkins or through the any Ansible log file, any log file, okay, any log file. I'm not talking about, let's not talk about the application, okay, any log file. You got to know like there is an error at this mango, okay, there is just something, okay, but you can find out like there is the line length of this line is it's too big, okay, what are you gonna do then? Okay, so you have to use the grep command. So grep mango and message dot txt because there message.txt. So you can find out, okay, this is the line where I'm getting the error that you got getting
Okay.
the log file through one of the application. Okay, this is the line, and you will try to debug. Okay, this is the error, and now you have to use your intelligence and you have to figure out what is the issue. Okay, this is the stuff. And now, as I told you earlier, so this is just one line. Okay, this is just few just I've written some of the words. So you have to use this grep command. You have to find it the particular word or maybe relevant word, and then you have to use the find name. Okay, through that, then you can actually try to figure it. Okay, this is there, and this is one of the topmost interview question as well. Like, what is the grep command? How you gonna use it? So you can tell them like, okay, when you're looking for the code, we use the grep command, and then use the use the relevant word, and then we try to put the file name. Okay, these are some of the few stuff and all. Okay, now if I'll see some of the this is how we can play with it. I'll show you some of the stuff how you can do that. Grep uh, message uh, message So okay, that file was not there. I did the one mistake. I'll tell you. I didn't tell you the pipe command. Okay, now the pipe command I'll show you once. Pipe command. Now, what is the this pipe command? It does what it does. I'll show you. So what it does in a piping, it's kind of like, you can see here what you're doing here. What you're doing here, you're using one input, one command you're writing, right? You're writing one command. What
Yes.
if there is a necessary where you have to use two commands in a single line? What are you gonna do? So you have to use the pipe command. So what will happen here now? So input of this, sorry, output of this file, output of this content, I use the pipe command. It becomes an input for the second command. So again, I'm telling you. So when you do cat C, when you do cat message.txt, what you get? You get this content, right? You get this content, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now what
Yes.
will happen? Now that is the output, right? That is the output. Now when you use the pipe command, what will happen? The output of this command
Command.
becomes the input of the second command which you're gonna use. So if I use sort, okay, so it will sort in the ascending order. Okay, so you got the output here. The output reached to the sort one. Now what sort will do? Sort will, okay, one. So sort. So what happened here? See, I'm writing the command separately. Cat message.txt. I got this one. Okay. Now when I sort message.txt, so what happened? All the letters which were there, it came into the, what is it? In the ascending order.
Category wise.
Yes,
Yeah,
in the
got it.
ascending order.
Ascending.
In the ascending order, right? This is what we got it. Okay. And yeah, you can say like, why this not came, because Linux is a case sensitive. If I use the capital letter, so capital letter will always go up, and then small letter will come. If I use some capital letter, no, then it comes. I'll show you. So, Apple double command to message.txt. Here is the content. Yeah, here is the content. Okay, here's all the content. Fine. So what I'll do, echo Apple. I'm adding the content to the message.txt. Okay. Now if I do the cat message.txt, you can see what's happening. So you can see Apple here. Okay. If I do sort message.txt, you can see here the capital letter comes over there. Okay.
First.
App, yeah. It's in the sorted your file in the ascending order. Okay. So as I told you earlier, it is a what you call it, the case sensitive. Linux is case sensitive. Even if you write Apple, Apple, and if you write Apple, both words are actually different. Okay, both words are actually different. They are not the same. Okay, Linux
Correct.
is the case sensitive. Okay, so that is the reason I told you. If you see here again, I'm doing cat message.txt.
Dot
This is
text.
yeah, this is the output. Okay, now if you do the sort me as a message.txt, you get the this is the so I did the short one. Now I'm doing it separately. But what if I have to use in a single command? So what I'm going to do is cat message.txt pipe sort. Simple. Okay. So I didn't do anything. I just used this one. When I did, you can see here it came automatically. I don't have to use the both the both commands. Okay. Just this is the one which I used it. I used single command and it gives me the output. Okay. So this is what the use of the pipe command. Okay. I'll show you one more
Got it.
thing. And the thing it's the interview question. Okay. Now if I'll go vi message. Okay. I told you, remember last time, how to uh, how many lines are there? 24 lines, right? 23 lines. I just removed it. Okay. This is the one.
So whatever
Now
for example, as per my understanding, for example, let's say date, dirty, coffee, coffee, coffee. So whatever the letters are, relevant to each other, the same letter. Let's say coffee or cafe day, anything which is relevant to the
it's
C.
just
So that
it's
will
not,
come in ascending order.
yeah, all in the ascending order, like in the alphabetical ascending order. That's the only thing. Okay, in the
Understood. I got it.
alphabetical order. Okay, there is one. Now I'll tell you one more stuff, and we'll move forward. Okay, so this is a VI. Okay, now it is having all the 23 this thing. What do you call 23 lines over there. So that means it's having, okay, 23 lines over there. Now interview might ask, like, give me the name of like ninth line. Okay, give me the 10th line. Only all I want is the 10th line. What are you gonna do then? So what you gonna do? Cat message.txt. Okay, pipe head head, and then what you gonna do? You get only the 10 lines, right? You get only the 10 lines, starting 10
Yes.
lines, right? 10 lines. So now what you have to do? Again, you will tail -1. So you get copy. Okay, so you get the 10th line. If they,
Coffee.
yeah, they're gonna ask like, oh, I want only the 10th line. What are you gonna do? So you will use this thing. Cat message.txt head is having it will contain the 10 line, and then tail minus. Now imagine if you want on the 20th line, what are you gonna do? So minus 20 20 lines, and then tail -1. Okay, so that means I should get around, probably I think 20 29. I should have mango or hello I should get. That's it. So that apple I got
I didn't understood. Please repeat once again. This 20 minus.
20.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no. So if I do -20, I not 20. Just
Why this minus 20 is coming here? I didn't understood this minus 20 concept.
I'll do it. So apple 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. See what I'm trying to do here, huh? See, okay, I'll show you one more. Let's not, because we are getting confused. We don't know the number and all. Okay, I'll show you one. If you remember, we did this one. How to check the username, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So now what I'll do is cat, okay, then head for this, and I'm gonna use the head minus uh, uh 10, okay, and then and tail
Tail -1.
-1. Okay, so from the 10th line, I get the last line. I got it. Okay. Operator, operator X, operator root, no log.
We get the ninth line, right?
Yeah. So here if you see operator, this is the one which we got it. So we got the no, we got the 10th line, not the ninth one. The 10th.
10th line. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So nine out of 10 lines, when you do -2, then you get the ninth line. This is how it works. Okay, so this is one of the interview questions. Imagine they're gonna say, like, if the file is having almost like 100 lines. What are you gonna do then? So I want the last line. Or want the 49th line or 48th line. So what are you gonna do then? So if imagine I'll use the 50, and then you want the tail -1. Imagine the file is not there. So it should return me up Sunny or Apache. Let's see what do you know. See, it gives me Sunny, because it's having more
Okay.
than 50 lines. It's having more than 50 lines over there. That is, I just gone beyond that content of this line. Imagine there might be more than less than 50 line will be there, but I still here use 50, and you give me the last line. So I just use tail minus 1. That's it, and that's why I got send. If you remember in the last class we created this user, right? You understood or not?
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
still it's bit difficult for you. It's you getting or not?
I
Tell me first.
understood.
Hmm.
I understood.
Okay, because that pipe command is very important. You should know like how to use this pipe command and all. This is
So
very
this
very
command is very more important, right? Tail minus one.
no, and just not just the tail and all. If you use tail minus two, what are you gonna do? See, what this thing? So
Okay, tail is important. The number can be changed.
yeah, number you can change, but tail is important. This is very important.
Okay,
Okay, that is only important. No,
got it.
now Let's go to the next one. With the thing. What is that? Okay, that's star. I'll show you. Okay, these are, if you remember, these are all the directory which we created in the last episode.
Directories.
Yeah,
Yes.
you remember now?
Yes.
Yeah. So now the tar is nothing but it's kind of tape archive. What you do is it will actually compress that, not the compress, it will also compress it as well. But for that we have to give the anyways the notation. But for this one, what we used to do is we'll combine that file. If imagine you have to send this file ABC2, ABC1, ABC2, ABC3 to the some different users, but you can't send these original files. What you're gonna do then? You'll convert these files into the tar format, and then you will send it to your colleague or any client. Okay. So what you're gonna
Okay.
do? Okay. So we'll do that. Tar hyphen CBF. Now C is nothing but what is C? C is nothing but create. B is verbose. F is forcefully. Okay. This is the one. Now ABC one, ABC two. Okay. No, not this thing. I'll use the file name first. Okay. The ABC dot tar, and then ABC. That is the, yeah, ABC one, and then ABC. Probably file name. Yeah. So this is the one. So I did that. What I did, ABC directory, ABC one, ABC two. I'll show you one. Let's hyphen LRT. So you see here, I created the ABC dot tar. You get it? So you can send this file to your manager or your colleague, only this. So you don't have to send this original file. You just converted this ABC1 and ABC2, and they once they get this file, and in once they'll get this file, you will what they'll do is they'll extract this file and try to use it. Now, if I have to further compress it, because you have to send it, so what you're gonna do? You have to compress it further. What are you gonna do? Gzip, okay, and then what? ABC dot
Dot star.
tar. Okay. Now what do you see? Now you're gonna see what the extension is now.
LRT.
ABC, earlier it was ABC tar. Now it is ABC tar dot gz because it has compressed now. If you see here, what is the size of this file? 10240. Okay, so
1240.
that's the byte name. Now if you when you compress it, what becomes 132. Okay, this is the one you got it.
Okay.
Okay. Now if you have to unzip it, what are you gonna do? Unzip. Okay, g unzip, and then you just give the file name abc dot
Okay.
tar dot gz. You enter, and when you do ls7 lrt, it will come with the previous format abc dot tar. Now if you have to that just extract it, for that purpose you have to get the file. Now imagine you have already sent me the file. Now I'm playing with this file. I'm trying to extract this file. What are you going to do? Okay, I don't have these many contents. Okay, I don't have these many content. I can show you on another server, but for this thing, so imagine I am having only this file, not this content. I don't have it. Okay, I have to get this. You have given me you have sent this file to your John, and John needs to extract the file. Now what are you going to do? Hyphen x bf. X is nothing but extract, verbose, and forcefully. Okay, this is the one, and then you just give the file abc dot tar. See, it extracted abc1, abc2. This is how you. So this is how you that tar file is going to work. You get it? You get the point? How what I did and what's not. You understood or not the
Yes, I
concept?
got it.
Yeah.
Understood.
See,
You zip the file and you unzip the file.
yes. So yes, absolutely. So earlier what I did, I zipped the file. right? I zip the file, I further compressed it, then I uncompressed it again. Just I gone to this state, and then again I extracted through tar-xvr. Understood?
Got it.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, and what else? The group add. Earlier, if you remember how we used to do that, user add. You remember the command name? User add. Or what I used? User add Sunny one.
नहीं भाई I don't
User
remember.
add Sunny one. This is the command which we use to add the user. Okay, user add Sunny. So if I have to see if I have to verify whether it's there or not, I can go hyphen passwd. In the previous class I created Sunny. In this class I created Sunny one. Okay, now if I have to
It's there.
put this user into some of the group. Okay, first I'll create the user. Okay, first I'll create the group add. Okay, and the this thing, or just any group name. So we'll give DevOps. Okay, DevOps group add. Okay, now I have to put Sunny one. Okay, sorry, this is not the this thing. For this thing, it's going to be G password. G password. Password. The username Sunny one and DevOps.
पासवर्ड मतलब पासवर्ड पूरा नहीं टाइप करना है बस PAWWS
Dev,
that's it.
sorry, come again.
G password. Whatever you
Yeah.
have typed password,
Huh?
the password is not in a full
No. This is
full
how the
words.
no. This is the syntax. This is how okay, now it's coming. G password group DevOps does not exist in EC group. Okay. Now
Okay.
you can tell me why we are getting this thing.
Because we just created DevOps. We didn't create in the last class DevOps group.
No. I just now created the DevOps group. Just now I created.
Okay.
As I told you earlier,
DevOps does not exist.
Linux is a case sensitive. Okay, so I tried to put this group into the DevOps, but what I group I created DevOps. That is a capital D. Okay, that's why it's telling it does not exist.
Okay.
Okay, adding user Sunny one to the user group. This is how we do that. Understood?
Understood.
Yeah. So this is the one, and yeah, I'll show you one more wget command. So wget is it's like you have to whenever you have to curl the command. It's like whenever you have to install the some stuff in your Linux. So this is how you have to do it. Install Tomcat on Linux. I should go. Yeah. Okay. This is the one. Now, what I'll do is I'll put the Tomcat 10 here. Now, if I have to come here, so what I want is I want the this thing for my Linux. What I'll do, I'll take the zip file. Okay. So you can take this, and I'm taking the zip file. What you'll do, right click, copy link address, copy link address,
Okay.
wget is there, and then you paste it. Okay. And when you
Okay.
enter, if I do ls-lrt, we see Tomcat in the zip file. This is
Okay.
get it, get it.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So,
Got it.
yeah. So this is the what you have to do. Okay. Now, what else? This thing is done. So and you already know if you have to take this one, the tar that you can use that tar stuff and all, and then you can do that. Okay, this is the one. And rm hyphen rf abc dot r, and this is how we remove it. Rm hyphen rf rm apache. Okay, now everything is gone. Okay, we came back to the previous state.
Okay.
This is the one. What else? What else?
This DRWXRW that remember the last class you taught me about the owners, the
Yeah.
class,
This
the
thing
group,
is all nothing but
triple
like
seven number
the
five.
permissions. permission.
Permissions, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you have too much of content, okay, you have to use how to find the file. So you can do that. Find either use the entire structure or I can use the dot. Dot is nothing but current directory. Okay. I'll use
Okay.
hyphen type. Okay. F, that means nothing but the file
I
name.
have
Okay.
one doubt. I
Yeah.
have one
Please.
doubt, Ashwin. Sorry to
Please.
interrupt you.
Please tell me.
This dot hyphen forward slash is very important, right? In the code, the commands.
Where? I can't see. Where you take? Tell me. Which one you telling?
Okay.
Here something is.
I'm talking about any whatever the commands, whatever the commands we type,
Uh-huh.
to get the directories or contain whatever it is. Like
Uh-huh.
dot we use just now. We use find dot hyphen type hyphen comma. I mean the forward slash. So is
Yes.
this very important, necessary in commanding?
Absolutely. Without that, you won't be able
Okay.
to do it. Even during the interview as well, they're gonna ask like, what is the use of hyphen CVF? What is the use of RF? What is the this is nothing but there is nothing remove
Got it.
force. R is what is meaning of R? What is meaning of C? What is meaning of B? What is meaning of F? So you hear when I'm using RF, RM minus RF, that means R is nothing but remove, F means nothing but forcefully. These are nothing. These list out right and the timestamp. So it's all the things you have to do it. Okay. Now if I have to find out,
Okay.
you're clear, doubt clear.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have to find, there'll be too much of files will be there. Okay. Now you have to find the file name. What are you gonna do then? So you can use the find command. Find dot in the current directory. Dot means current directory. Hyphen type. F nothing but file name. Hyphen name, and then you give the file name. Message.txt. So you'll get it because here. So anyways, if you have just one file, you can easily with your naked eye you can find out, okay, these are file name or not. But in the real time scenario, you get too many files. Okay. So
Okay.
you'll have abundance of files. So in that time, like you have to use this command like find and all, and you have to find this file. And this is also one of the interview question. Okay. How to find the file and all, you can tell them. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. What else? Well, so I think that most of the things we have covered. Uh, think, yeah, I'll show you some of the the add-on commands and all. I'll just show you some of them. So if I have to find out how to what is the how to check the memory, you just give free, you can find out here. See the total these things the this much of space is
Okay.
there. Okay, these are free and this has been I've used it. Okay, and this much is available. So these are nothing. I hope you know the cache memory and what the buffer memory and all. Okay, so these things and all it will be there. So these are nothing but the available is this thing. The total for system it is this thing, and for free this much is there, and I use this much. Okay, now if you have to use okay uh, in the MB. See, this is how it is coming. So it's in the form of MB. Okay, 949 is there. Okay, 6 GB is available. 600 is available. 187, 170. So these are nothing but MB. Okay, in the megabytes. Okay. So
Okay.
this is the one. Okay, this is the one. If you have to use uptime, so you can find out from this time. This from this many time. This your system is up and running. There is the uptime. Okay, these are important commands. Okay, I'm not just writing it on the fly. These are very important because they're gonna ask okay, how to check the memory, how to check the uh, for how long the system is running. You can tell them uptime. Okay, there is one more command df hyphen h. Okay, so these are nothing but like if you remember, if I show you this in the drive, this thing. Where is no this page? Yeah. So here it is having C drive. Okay. So in the very same way, Linux we have this thing, the file system, the dev. These are nothing but partition we call it. So that's the that's how we have to dev as VDA 128. These are nothing but
Okay.
these are nothing but the partition. So if you
Mm-hmm.
tell them like how to check the partition, you have to tell them DF and FNX. If you have to tell them what is the how much memory is there, then you have to tell free. So these are very important. Okay. You have to please remember this thing. And most of the things are done. And one second, I'm just checking last thing. Yeah, one more thing. Top command I told you. Top command.
No.
Okay. See, if they're gonna ask you have to please tell me the application name which is having which consuming the more CPU usage. So you have to use top command. Just write top, enter, and you will come to know through this thing. Like okay, this is the if you see here, I'm talking okay, this is personalized CPU. Here it will come.
CPU.
Yeah, the application will come. Okay, these are here. currently we have not used any application, we are not using it. So you can see here they are used this thing and all. Okay, if I'll try to see if I'm trying to scroll it, it becomes something is coming. So point three is there, HTTPD is there. So you can, this is how you can tell them. Okay, which application is, they might ask like this in this way, like which application consumes the more CPU usage. So you can use the top command and it'll come this thing. You can through this table you can find out, okay, this application is there which consumes the more CPU usage. This is how you have to use it. Okay. Okay, and so the thing is done. One thing, if you have to check the this thing like network statistics, what you have to do, netstat hyphen p. The netstat network statistics pp is process. If you enter, you can check the which is connected or which is not connected. Okay, these are nothing but the your system. Okay, the system which is running at the background. Okay, these are the all
Okay.
programs which are running in the background through the netstat hyphen p. So in the very same way, you can do that netstat hyphen a and p all network protocols. So you can do that in this way. Okay, these are not what. So these are like this, the netstat. So you can through that you can find out like, okay, these are the processes there, these are network connectivity are there. Okay, these are one stuff. Okay, and yeah, this is very important. One of the important stuff. I'll tell you this last stuff, last concept, and we'll done. So with this command, we can get the process ID. Okay, ps-ux, we can get the process ID. These are nothing but the process ID. Okay, these are process ID. Now, if they gonna ask, okay, if they might ask like, tell me this application is running on which port number. Okay, please, please pay attention. It's very important. Okay, they might ask this question. Please tell me
Okay.
this application is running on which port number. Okay, you have to tell the port number, and then so that they can work on that port number and they can stop it. So what they're gonna do, what you have to do, what you have to do is, first you have to do is process hyphen ef,
Okay.
process hyphen ef, and then grep Java. I'm just taking up for any this thing. Okay, I'm just any application. That's the reason I use Java. Okay, now so you already know grep pipe and everything. So that's the reason I'm grep Java. So when the moment you put enter, okay, this is the one. Okay, this is the running method. So you can tell them, okay, my application name Java is running on this thing. So how to get the port number? So through netstat hyphen
Hyphen.
anp pipe grep and then process ID. Okay, here definitely not come because we are there is no application running right now. So these are, that's why it didn't affect it. But this is nothing but the port number. Okay, because Java I have installed now. You will see here. See, Java hyphen version. Here, version. So this is the one. So Java is installed, but this is not an application, right? So it's on the top of this, we might running different application and all. Okay, that is the thing. So
Okay.
so this is very important. These two commands, like you can tell them like this, through this we get the process ID. When we get the process ID through netstat command, we get the process ID. We put it here, and through that we get the port number. So these two commands are very important, and through that we can get the port number and you can work on your cloud or this physical server. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Zirabhai.
Okay.
So this is the we are done for the time. Your Linux is done. Okay. You please practice
Linux
and
is
you
done, right? So these are
yeah
the very important points that you have taught me in
yeah
Linux, which is a
yeah
very gonna ask in interview.
these are like, yeah, I've completely focused on the interview purpose only. Okay, I'm not. Let me stop that.
I say, I
It's
say.
completely